Hi folks, this is Charlie with Alpha Building Consultants, and this is not a quick minute. I want to talk to you a little bit about our energy work. I'm in a relatively new home, less than 4 years old, here in Brandon, down on the south side near the high school. You know, there's a nice flurry of building down here. And we had a lady, we didn't inspect the home initially. There's a lot I see in this attic that we could talk about, but we're just here to talk about energy. Now, notice the discoloration here. This is where air has been passing past the insulation and actually in to the ductwork. Now, when the air conditioner or heater is running, this duct is pressurized so air pushes out. I want to show you just the amount of dust that's picked up by this insulation from air going the other direction. There's a lot of forces that act on a home. There's my stapler. Anyway, so air flows in ways you don't really think about sometimes. And what we find, if this ductwork isn't sealed properly, that's what you see. So what we do is we tear down every joint. We tape it with an approved tape product, not masking tape. We let this fly on the ductwork, cuts down on the cost of trying to rework all this, because what we find is where this round pipe intersects with that round pipe is where we have this going on. Now, I want to back up and grab my light. In case you didn't know it, we do energy work and make your home more comfortable. And I've had a couple of our team members, Jeremy leads this, here working. They were working yesterday, and this is where we were at the end of the day. So let's let you see it a little more clearly. Come in, we seal. That doesn't work. Let's try this way. We seal everything. If there's any gaps in the metal, we actually tape it up. Then we seal it with a mastic. A mastic's the stuff we use in the commercial world to seal ducts. When you have to pressurize them, test them, engineers are involved. But there's a reason. And we seal everything. Now this ductwork is unsupported. See how this moves? Well, this is what we saw. Imagine that still had the insulation on. And that's what I saw when I got here. There are screws holding it together, so it's not going to fall apart. See those? This is the insulation that came off. See that band of dust? But there are screws actually holding this together. Down here, look at that gap. Tore the screw right apart. So, as part of our work, we come in and we seal it. And make it more energy efficient. Big places, those intersections, elbows are always bad. But we go all the way down. We seal the top plates where penetrations go through. We seal where the can lights are. We seal where the boots or registers go through your ceiling. Those are all points of air passage. This home is particularly bad. They get a lot of wind down here. And she was getting, you could actually see dust streaks on her ceiling coming in around the can lights. That's where our boot connection. Look at this one. This is a return air. So it's under negative pressure. And I asked them to stop. They were putting the insulation back on so that I could show you this. That insulation, that fiberglass, acts like a filter. And everywhere things meet, we make sure they're sealed. So, oh, here's another one. Homeowner had enough sense to say, there's air gushing out of here. Shouldn't that be sealed? And our AC guy sealed it up. She's been complaining. Master bedroom of this home stays always hot, winter or summer. So again, that air distribution is not working right. But the guy sealed it up with expanding foam. Well, you may have heard the term VOCs, volatile organic compounds. This stuff puts off VOCs. It's fine to use up here, but when you're dealing with the return air system, you don't want it sucking it in the house and distributing it. So we'll wind up pulling this and cleaning all this out. The VOC is off gas from petroleum-based products. So when we're dealing with return air products, never, 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 ever use expanding foam. So anyway, we have other products we seal this up with, make the home more energy efficient. So back there, other side of the house, we're sealing up more duct work, and you can see it. Basic, simple work. But if you're a do-it-yourselfer, you can buy these products. Let's see, there's a tub. Tape will have a UL listing. This doesn't seal anything, so it's allowed to use just on the insulation. It's not the best product typically. Doesn't last as well. If you always use a UL listed product, it'll work in all applications for this. But you can buy this stuff. I buy it in particular places, supply houses, but you can buy it at Lowe's and Home Depot. But it's a water-based duct sealant. Don't wear your good clothes. It will trash them. It will peel off over the years, but literally over the years. Tape. Let's go back. Where did he leave off? Show you what I mean by UL listing. All products have UL listings that are approved for specific application. Underwriter's Laboratory looks at them, tests them under the application that the manufacturer says this is what we want to use it for, and then the UL says, yeah, it works like you said it would, or it doesn't. Let's see. No, that's the duct tape. Oh, here we go. That's where he left it. I'm gonna hook my light up so I can have both hands. I know this isn't production quality work, but too much light. I'm gonna zoom in and you'll see it says listed 82P4 for class 1 duct, and that's the UL symbol. That's what we're using, products that last. Now we tape over big gaps, acts like a bridge, but we also, when we're putting the insulation back on, we staple it on. Very particular stapler. Buy the right tool for the job. Do-it-yourselfer can do this stuff. We're happy to tell you where to buy things if you want to do it yourself. Or if you'd like, we come in, we'll test the house, find out how much air leakage there is, and when we're done, we test out, showing you the changes in your home so you'll know what you're getting. This is a better view. This is the wall between the garage and the living space. Plumbing, alarm wires, electrical, all those penetrations are small sources of air. And if you think of it this way, if I open 2 windows in your home and leave it that way all the time, a lot of your conditioned air is being drafted out, blown out, convection, all these ways that heat, air move. But in this case, every time we seal one of these holes, we close that one of those windows a little bit. And you never want a home perfectly sealed. You exhale carbon monoxide. But we seal them up tight enough to where it's efficient. And we do a reasonable way of doing it. So this is what we're talking about, or what you hear when you've heard the government talking about cash for caulkers, energy efficiency. But this is sealing the building envelope. So, Charlie with Alpha Building Consultants, y'all have a blessed day. And if we can help you in whatever capacity, please call us. We're happy to.